Woohoo, Thursday night, and my lighting's weird for some reason. Let's try that. Oof. Now we're in the dark. Okay, I don't know if it's my imagination, but that lighting's looking weird to me. But I'm just going to deal with it, and because we've got the usual slow start to the stream, I'm going to make my first video. Okay. Gotta get this around here. And we gotta get this around here. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Getting some stuff ready. Let's do this stuff here. Okay. Let's get that on there. Right. Ooh, now I have to get this ice ready. Wants to burn the frost off of it. Fire. Oh. And a hat tip to whoever I learned this tip from, because it really works. Okay. Maybe. Now my hand's all wet. What's that? Free dinner, care of Woolies. Nice. Oh, I need to ask you about that because I finally got it set up. So remind me when I'm sitting down. I know. That's a big good combo, isn't it? If I do burn my fingers, I have the ice there. But my fingers are just cold. That's ready. I need a bit of peel. Okay. That'll do. That's a pretty good peel. I like how that looks. And we want a cherry with the skewer. Okay. Do that over here. Let's go stab. Got one first go again. Which is always good. Right, we are ready to go. Let's get that there. Oh, what have I fucking done here? Did the little glue too tight. There we go. All right. And get this big bottle here. This. That'll do. Gonna take a picture of this new. Okay. Really awful toxic YouTube. Quoted for the time she said was craving fresh cherries. So I bought maraschino cherry seed. What that is. I don't think that's good for you to just eat maraschino cherries. It's like eating sugar. I have one or two. Cocktail night. Okay, let's do this. Right. Now. That on there. That on there. Let's see how we go. That's the boot, right? Let me just stand here and what it does. Make sure it is on auto. It's supposed to be on auto at the moment. No. How's that on auto? Okay. Loud vehicle noise from outside too. Okay, I think that's ready. Hey Rays, how you going? G'day, cocktail lovers. I have not made a milk clarified cocktail in a while. So I've done one. I have to try and remember to upload this on a Monday so it can be the return of Milk Punch Monday. The idea for this cocktail was actually kicked off by the fact I hit a blood orange season here in Australia. I got a bag of blood oranges for a good price. Then I had a bunch of the orange juice. I thought, well, I clearly need to do something with this. I thought, I will make a batch of a cocktail that features orange juice. And I went with the blood and sand. The Blood and Sand dates back about 100 years, and it's equal parts whiskey, cherry liqueur, sweet vermouth, and orange juice. Not blood orange juice traditionally, but that's what I have. So I'm getting all the red things in there, and it's traditionally made with Scotch. I used another whiskey I have. Basically, once you're putting it into a clarified cocktail, the subtleties of any Scotch or other whiskey are going to be lost anyway in the clarification process. So don't worry too much about what you did. But it's time for a taste test. I've not yet tasted this. Mm. Oh, I love that. The cherry is under there. The orange juice is in there. I always love how often with a clarified cocktail, when you're using a citrus, the citrus tends to be a more noticeable flavor than some of the spirits. At least that's how it tastes to me. Let me show you how I made this one. As I said, this is an equal parts cocktail. So it's 1 part whiskey, and then adding to that 1 part, then adding to that 1 part cherry liqueur. We add to that 1 part of sweet vermouth, and finally 1 part of orange juice, blood orange in my case. We want to add that to the milk element in a ratio of about 4 to 1. And the milk I'm using is actually a mix of dairy milk and coconut milk. We add the cocktail to the milk mixture and give that a bit of a stir to get it integrated. And then we leave it to sit for a while until we start to see separation. Could be anywhere from half an hour to a couple of hours if you want to wait that long. Then we pour that through a coffee filter and we let the magic happen. And a little tip that what actually, when we pour that through the coffee filter, remember that it's actually the curds that do the clarifying, not the filter. So the curds have to settle to the bottom of the filter. The first liquid that goes through your filter won't be completely clear. It'll be cloudy. So let it run for a little while and then put that lot back through. Or alternatively, put the entire mixture through more than once. And when the filtering is finished, all that's left to do is enjoy. Pour it over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, and I like to garnish with a twist of orange peel and a maraschino cherry on a skewer. You know I'm a fan of the clear ice, and particularly with clarified cocktails. It really shows off both the drink and the ice, in my opinion, and it looks cool. It makes it a bit more of an experience. And cocktails, it's not just the taste, although that's the big one, but it's what you have and what you savor. So I really recommend you try the clear ice, and don't forget there'll be a link right about now to show you my method, which is the easiest, simplest, doesn't take up all your freezer space, doesn't require particularly special equipment. It's a miracle. Make your clear ice at home and just enjoy it in cocktails like this one. But I do hope you're enjoying yourself, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, and I do hope to see you again sometime soon. Until I do, I will say cheers. All right, now I'm going to sit down with this and see what's been going on while I've been talking away for 5 minutes. Okay, dispute of the way. Okay, hey Justin, and hey Earth Water. Yes, for those who aren't getting this reference, a guy who was Uh, had the funniest arrest ever in Australia. Like I have said before, he did deserve to get arrested. He was ripping off small businesses who can't afford to be ripped off. But the video is very funny. It's been a meme in Australia for ages. And the dude died today. The last feed. Don't know if we're going to see him again. I'm pretty sure that isn't true, Race. I won't swear to it on a stack of Bibles, but I'm pretty sure this guy was a serial dashy diner, and it's a real shit thing to do to businesses. I'm not going to go to the mats over this because I definitely don't know for sure, but I've literally never heard anyone say it wasn't him. Or prior to you, I've never had anyone say it wasn't him, that it was mistaken identity. Mm. Man, that drink fucking kicks ass. That is so yummy. He's arresting. Well, you know what? I'm on the internet. I can look it up. Okay, let's go. He was 82, not a bad innings. He was arrested in 1991, accused of credit card fraud, escorted by police. He said all that wacky shit. Seminal moment. He protested his innocence. So, oh yes, there's supposed to be a doco that was made before he died. The man who ate a succulent Chinese meal. There's certainly no mention of him being innocent in this ABC article. Still looking through, and wait, there's an older article. He sat down with one of the arresting officers at the same Brisbane restaurant. He'd been enjoying lunch. Police interrupted, swarming to arrest him. They believed him had been paying for lunches with stolen credit cards. Yes, get your hands off my penis. No, he maintains it was a case of mistaken identity. Oh, well, that'd be my YouFoods text. Bit later than usual. So, oh, wait a sec. Where was he in Boggo Road? Jesus. Okay. So he actually, here's the thing I didn't know. He had a criminal background, escaped from jail 3 times. First escape from Boggo Road in 1966. Okay, I actually didn't know he had a criminal history. Oh god. Yes. You're being interviewed by someone you recognize for Grindr. Well, there you go. Yeah, and I don't want to be too cynical, Rays, but I don't actually look to a current affair for truth. Oh no. Tomato sauce on your freshly washed Peter Alexander PJs. Damn. Um, as they say, he's a colorful character. Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Sorry, there's a typo on the Channel 9 page saying the video has prompted countless reaction videos and poofs. They mean spoofs. But, poofs could be inspired by it too. Oh, dearie me. That's a fun typo. He's he's up there with your bug guy. Well, yeah, it's a fun bunch of crims. Oh my god, that drink is fucking yummy. That is a very ACA typo. Uh, oh dear. Where are we? Wow, there are so many stories covering it. Yes, the guy apparently had many names and aliases over the course of his life. Oh dear. It's a whole thing. I am just looking at yet another article to see if anyone does anything to validate his claim of innocence. He died on the day after his 82nd birthday, or at least the most recent of birth dates he claimed was his. Oh dear. Oh dear. So things about, oh dear, prison escapes, picking the lock, impersonating a detective, swimming off a prison island. I think as you say, colorful character. Very colorful character. And he's admitting that grabbing him by the penis didn't actually happen. He was just trying to create a scene. Okay, so I was at least slightly wrong. He wasn't dashy diney. He was paying for meals with stolen credit cards. Oh, old barking guy. I'm not even sure I know that one. Saying he just stood there, barks. His wife just stood there, and yeah, all right. Oh yes, you're talking about spoof. We would say spoof when I was a teenager too. Yes. Well, I think ACA are just going with, "Oh, he didn't do it," because he said he didn't do it, which he's not a very good witness for the defense, quite honestly. A New York Times article on the Discord. Okay, the one about the game show. Um, I am going to. I did not read it because the New York Times is paywalled. Um, the stuff they're saying about the game show he's doing for Prime is the one I really have difficulty believing. Actually, uh, it could well be true, but I am definitely taking that with a massive grain of salt. Um, because I would have a kind of expectation of there being there's so much money involved in it. The accusations that are being thrown around about the Beast games are so amateurish. I'm not saying they didn't happen. I'm saying I'm taking it with a grain of salt until there are some truly valid uh, supporting evidence for them, because the things people are alleging happened would be really fucking amateurish fuck ups. And I thought there, might have been some people in control that said, "Hey, Greg, how are you doing?" FW, New South Wales Minister for Police impersonated being a cop while he's Minister for Police. That is interesting. Oh, you're talking about the barking guy. I kind of have a vague memory of what you're talking about, but it's only very vague. Mhm. Drinking problem. I tipped that up too quickly. Okay. Oh, um, yeah. Well, why are they call it a dog street siege? Dangerous. Okay, I was not familiar with that. That guy is nuts. Wow, that is out there. My God. I see. Is that one of your favorite stories? An LNP police minister pretending to be a cop and not getting punished for it? That guy is something. That guy is absolutely something. Mm. Oh my God, that drink is so fucking yummy. Put his face on the dollary do. His whole head goes like, okay, I'm not going to put it on because it probably get content matched if I put it on screen, but I do encourage people to look at it on the Discord because that shit is wild. He just goes for it. He doesn't just do a barking noise. He doesn't do an aggressive barking noise. His whole body and head is into it. And his wife is pretty awesome, quite honestly. But whoa, what a character. Honestly. That dude. Oh, yeah, that guy is something else. Don't know what is going on with him. What was I doing here? I'll look at the presentation suggested for this other cocktail. Banana between the sheets. Just dust with nutmeg, eh? Okay. Easy peasy. Oh gosh. From the ad, 14, 30, 32. Yep. Oh yeah, okay. So I actually, on your advice, Hannah, I got that app on my phone, bonded to the card. Now you said you get all sorts of bonuses on that. Uh, do you do anything special to get that, or you just scan through the app when you're at the register? Uh, So yeah, I was trying to remember the context of what you told me the bonuses. Best commercial as a kid was Not Happy Jan. Yeah, I was gonna go, legs went that way, and his head went that way. Remember they got that kid on I think it was the D Generation Late Show. It's like that or Hey Hey It's Saturday. I can't remember. I think it was the D Generation though. Okay, so main app page, hit boost all. Pretty much go to the app for hit Woolies, boost anything that's on there. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look. This is, riveting stuff. Me looking at a Woolies app. Boosters available. All right. Okay, so it's if you get any of these things, you get boost. Like they're saying zucchini, capsicum, ice cream, cucumbers, tea, frozen fruit, lettuce. So you go boost all. Okay. Maybe later. All right. I have to tell this to Mrs. Angry because she's probably going shopping tomorrow. And a couple of those things are things she gets. Waits for Seeger to big ad. What's that? What's that 1300 number? That seems dodgy. What are you doing? So the ones fall under boost all the things you regularly buy. Oh, and that's why there was stuff Mrs. Angry buys. Okay. I thought, well, that's a coincidence. That's stuff Mrs. Angry always buys. Ah, okay. I will have to tell her to do the boost all before she goes shopping tomorrow. Still no Pepsi Max on it though. There you go. Shopping tips, courtesy of Hannah. So there are bigger ones. 5 times point on chilled dairy. Wait, was there bigger ones? Let me see. What's that? Available. Lego. Collect 3 times points. Collect 10 times points from the macro range. 5 times points for cleaning. 10 times point for period care. Well, I miss out on that one. All right. Thank you, Hannah. I'm going to have to show that to Mrs. Angry. Freebie items like oven chips, individual ones down the bottom. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, I'm very confused about that whole thing. The 1300 number being an ad. I didn't get it. Weekly points boosters are things you buy regularly and boost more points. Everyone. Okay. I will definitely tip Mrs. Angry off before she goes shopping tomorrow. All right, you know what? I'm going to make one more cocktail video, a short one. Let's do it. Okay. Get my beautiful red clarified cocktail over here, which is super fucking yummy. All right, get a shaker ready. Well, there, getting the shit together. Now, chilling the coop because we're a goddamn professional. Not really. Okay, getting ready because here I come now. Now, what are the ingredients? Because there's a few ingredients in this one. Let's get ready because here I come now. Okay. Where are we on the Trello? Honolulu. Banana between the sheets. So, Vivant. Cognac. Aged rum. Sauvignon, that is aged. Brandy. This one, what the fuck? Vanini liqueur. Yeah. Banana. We got banana. Banana. Lemon juice. Bitters. I think I will do my tiki bitters. Bittermans. Tiki bitters. Okay. Okay. Lemon juice. And sugar syrup. Ready. Okay. Okay, I want 3/4 of an ounce of the banana juice. Banana liqueur, I should say. All right. Let's get this happening. 1 ounce. Wow, that was stupid. Okay, that's ready. That's ready. Oh, my saline. Where's my saline? I'll do 2 drops of saline. Ready, steady, spaghetti. Okay. We're ready to go. And the rum, tiddly tum tum tum. And the banana. And the lemon juice. And the sugar syrup. And 1 dash of bitters. And 2 drops of saline. Okay, I think the pigeon's outside the door hassling me again. No, I can't hear it now. I don't want pigeon noises in my video. Right. Let's put these things back on. Okay. Right. Now, put this in there. A chilled glass. Make sure that is in a good place. All right. What's a nice color? Okay, so that is made. Switch you up to GoPro. And we'll get the publicity photo. Wow. All right. Okay. Now we're doing the talkie bit. Okay. Get the light bright. Bump it to soften. That look beautiful. If the pigeon comes, I will get a shot of it. Anywho, right. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a riff on Between the Sheets, cheekily called A Banana Between the Sheets. Why settle for one innuendo when you can double down and have two innuendos? But let's see what it tastes like. Ooh, it's a really tasty drink. Here's how we make it. In the shake, put 1 ounce or 30 mils of cognac. Add to that 1 ounce or 30 mils of aged rum. Then 3/4 of an ounce, around 22.5 mils of banana liqueur. Then 1/3 of an ounce or 10 mils of lemon juice. Then around half a bar spoon or 2.5 mils of brown sugar syrup. Finally, we're going to do 1 dash of tiki bitters and 2 drops of saline to make the flavors pop. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain that into a chilled coupe. All of which lets us enjoy a banana between the sheets, possibly the safest way you can do such a thing. Cheers. Ooh, innuendo. I love innuendo. All right, now I'm going to sit down and not going to make any more videos. But yeah, I didn't fluff any of my lines that time. I was mildly impressed with myself when I managed that. Don't know why I have that song in my head. Because I don't get high. Not saying that it's a moralizing thing, because it's not like getting drunk is very moral. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put that on my ice. Look it. There we go. All right. Put that up there. Out of the way. We need a pigeon stream. Could probably convince the pigeon to come in here and sit on my head, actually. Ray's, you're a fan of the Mr. Beast chocolate? Actually, a parrot would be a good live streaming sidekick. No, excellent idea, Justin. Had white cockatoo growing up, a talker and all that. Right, well, the dude. Windows 11 Pro on a leash, so it'll behave itself. Good luck with that. Oh, okay. Screenshots about Mr. Beast. Oh, nice. Ray's got a succulent bowl. Uh, okay, I'm going to have a quick look. Uh, Jimmy Donaldson, Internet's fairy godmother. Prizes are his calling card. He announced Amazon was doing the Beast games for a $5 million prize. Uh, intake process. Several contestants called New York Times. They've been asked whether they'd be willing to be buried alive or travel to outer space. One contestant recalled being asked if she'd be able to swim to shore if thrown overboard from a boat. I understand activities may cause death, illness, or serious bodily injury, including but not limited to exhaustion, dehydration, overexhaustion, burn, and heat stroke. Red line in the contract. And they do point out that language is very common in the reality TV contracts. They didn't expect mundane yet potentially dangerous inconveniences. A dozen people participated in the first installment, said to the Times they had not received adequate food or medical care. Some competitors suffered injury from the physical challenge. Some contestants left the competition arena on stretchers, a contestant said. That was unclear if they had faced medical conditions. Another described watching fellow contestants vomiting and appearing to pass out. Several hospitalizations. In a text message, a spokesperson for Mr. Beast said the shoot was unfortunately complicated by crowd strike, extreme weather, and unexpected logistical and communications issues. Mr. Beast has started formal review, taking steps to ensure we learn from the experience. That's a mea culpa. Taking steps to learn from the experience, that's a mea culpa. Amazon MGM declined to comment. Former employees have spoken out about safety concerns on sets. We signed up for the show, but you didn't sign up for not being fed or watered or treated like human beings. So, blown away by his ambition. Shooting started in July with 2,000 contestants gathered in Nevada Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. They ate and slept inside the stadium while competing in challenges. Before they arrived at the stadium, they had to turn in phones and belongings, including medication. Ranged from Zoomers to an 82-year-old. Right from the start, things seemed off. So they thought there were 1,000 competitors, and there were actually 2,000. Honestly, a lot of this sounds like fucking whining, quite honestly. People had been served food they were allergic to, and there were no alternatives. Hungry. Look, honestly, okay, this is all people anonymously saying things. Got a question you can likely answer with footage film Struggling to filing system. Either make a mess, do whatever, make too many files. Okay. My method's not very thorough. If you've got a lot and it's confusing, I would not do folders within folders within folders. It's much easier to manage a succession of folders rather than going folder and folder and folder and folder. So I actually don't do anything really sophisticated. I have one folder where the raw files from my recorders go, and another file where the edited stuff goes, folder. And then I regularly put them in backup drives. I do not have a very professional management system, but because the average of my videos only has 3 to 6 video files and 1 or 2 audio files. That's like all I have for my average videos. So it's pretty easy to manage. If you were doing a big project, I'd try to sort it into logical folders, like, storyboard a sequence and even with post-it notes, and go, okay, sequence 1 is this, sequence 2 is that, and then have folders for each of those sequences, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that response is very much as, sorry, you have a problem with it. It seems like a mea culpa, that one. Find it hard to believe Mr. Control Everything knows how to make everyone a billionaire. Yeah, I am extremely suspicious, Hannah, of these people anonymously complaining. I need pretty hard evidence to really bury him on this. So, Ray, is it Sony AI, then a GoPro, but separate audio files over a few days, fucking headache to organize. Yeah. Yeah, try and compartmentalize it into scenes. Like all the files that are relevant to one scene are in one folder, then all the files that are relevant to another scene in another folder. Like I said, it would be very unusual for me to have more than 10 files for a video, but then I'm only doing 5 to 10 things. You're more organized than me with emails, Justin. I'm nowhere near that organized. I search. Yeah, storyboard stuff. Yeah. And I'd group stuff by scenes or something. Yeah. It seems extremely likely that they didn't handle the logistics flawlessly. And there are certain recurring themes to the fuck ups as well. To me, there is a little bit of a vibe of them biting off more than they can chew. Oh, good. Okay, sorry. I'm glad that makes sense. Sometimes I just say things and I go, I have no idea if what I'm saying makes sense. Yeah, but my one advice is I definitely would not do the folders within folders within folders. At most, sort of 2 or 3 tiers, because that shit just gets really confusing. But if you had just like, a master directory and it's like, for argument's sake, this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Hannah did have, yeah, I think that's it. Probably overambitious and unrealistic and not understanding how to handle the logistics and some overconfidence. I actually think you're probably right. And this is blind guesswork. I don't, I don't know shit about what they were doing. But in terms of blind guesswork, the vibe I'm getting is there was some significant overreach there, and they weren't really good with mundane stuff. Like the idea, and again, I'll wait to have this actually confirmed, but the idea of taking people's medication away, of giving people food they were allergic to, like doing shit that can actually kill someone. Fun fact, you can't contract away your liability for negligence or bad behavior. You can't make someone write a contract saying, I won't sue these people if they kill me through gross negligence. That's not a legal contract. You're betting teams got forced to deal with Mr. Beast do this because I said so. I mean, probably. Latest video, Mr. Beast claims knowing how to convict. Again, I have a lot of trouble believing that, Justin. And as I say to you, every time you post those videos, I don't know one way or the other the truth of them, but be extremely cautious of just believing people who are trying to score clout by shit talking someone with a really high profile. You think Mr. Beast doesn't seem like the type to hear this isn't a great idea logistically, so let's deal with it logically. Yeah. Depends how it comes. He definitely look, I don't think there's any doubt, and I don't think he denies it. He overworks people. But yeah, Hannah, my thing with the dietary requirements, given dietary requirements can literally kill people, I have trouble believing they wouldn't take care with them. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I have trouble believing it. They said we can't cater for dietary requirement. I said meal provided. Yeah. Could I just as easily believe that people went in there and lied about their dietary requirements and then complained after the fact? I could believe that as easily as I could believe uh, the Mr. Beast crowd mishandled it to that degree. So just any event where you're in control of the entire environment, prevent people from accessing things is duty care. Yeah, I have real trouble believing the medication thing. Withholding people's medication. That oof. Again, it's not impossible. It is not impossible at all, but like I said, it's just quite difficult for me to believe people would withhold medication. Minor issues that got exaggerated could be major issues, quite honestly. Someone with hospital background, food allergies, but an element of food provided people going, I'm allergic. Yeah, it feels like something that should have been done ahead of time. The fact that someone's claimed psychological injuries. Oh, okay. Yes, I honestly think he shouldn't do. Like he did one to himself, where he's apparently stayed in a padded room for days a week, which is literal torture. I don't think he should do those because they're literal torture. But again, it's a bit rich, someone going into something that's very clearly defined and then complaining after the fact, presumably because they didn't win. So you had a lady come to a function, a special dietary meal was set aside, notified her of it 4 times. She was celiac, ate a sandwich that was for everyone else. Oh, shit you do for a quick million. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's she claimed you were irresponsible and tried to poison her by serving her gluten. She walked up to buffet and took it herself. Yeah, there's no freaking dealing with some people, that's for sure. But it's a complicated thing. So yeah, we need Fight Club YouTube. His name was Robert Paulson. And you got to put some blame on anyone signed up for something stupid doesn't negate his responsibility. No, it's a balancing act. Someone signing up for something really extreme and then complaining it was hard. Someone signing up for something where there was only a tiny chance of them winning and then being upset that they didn't win. No, and that's Justin. That's what I was saying. Like duty of care. Like you can't even get someone to sign um, a contract that says if you get hurt or killed, well, you can't sue someone if you're killed. But if you get severely injured and it's wholly because of the gross negligence of the people organizing this, you agree you won't sue them. That's not a legal contract. Oh, you okay? An example of a sign up that's fucked. I want to hear it. Um, yeah, the whole thing with the complaint. Look, if we narrow it down to these Beast Games things, because Mr. Beast's thing generally, but the Beast Games things, it sounds like at best it's a little from column A, a little from column B, in as much as the organizers maybe did not exercise suitable duty of care, and also it's sore losers complaining. I just, like I've said multiple times, I have trouble taking these complaints at face value. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference between risk and negligence. McKinney Manor, sign a contract to enter. If you make it to the end, you get a few grand. Catches they can. Oh, there are some of those torture haunted houses in the US, which I'm almost sure are fucking illegal, and the disclaimers don't protect. Yeah, I have heard absolutely horrific things. These started cropping up in the last decade in the US around Halloween, torture haunted houses. Yeah, I don't think he should have done it to himself either. I think the isolation, anything that meets the definition of torture, you shouldn't do, whether people agree to it or not. Ah, right. Yes, those torture houses. Some people end up. That's the thing. You can't say, "Oh, you won't get me in trouble if I commit a criminal act," and then commit a that's not a legal contract. Like, you won't call the cops if I assault you. That's not a legal contract. Yeah, no, those things are fucked. Whereas good haunted houses are amazing. Like some of the theme parks, I've been to the US at Halloween and gone to haunted houses and theme parks, and they fucking rocked. But yeah, these torture houses that showed up in the last decade are fucked. Someone with that platform was able to set example to his audience. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, again, much, 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 much lower level influencers do stuff that leads to kids in particular injuring or straight up killing themselves. They come up with stupid hacks and whatnot and stuff that's really fucking dangerous. YouTube terms of service says you can't have dangerous behavior. No, I think he probably is at best skating the edge of YouTube terms of service. Tide Pods. Tide Pods was funny. How do you work at haunted houses? What, doing security work? the oh, there's an Australian cooking channel, Anne Reardon, How to Cook That. She's great. I've met her, and she occasionally or semi regularly uh, does these debunking videos where it's like viral videos. And people look at, is that real? Can you do that? And she'll test things. Or sometimes she won't test the thing because the thing is actually horrifically dangerous. And she'll share stories of someone comes up with this stupid thing about cooking popcorn in a soda can and with oil and electrodes, and it can explode. And the kids have been horrifically burnt doing it. Okay, you're actually an actor at haunted houses. Neat. Oh yeah, Justin. uh, YouTube definitely turns a blind eye to some of the stuff Mr. Beast does, I think. Multiple photos. So where was this? Oh my god. Are you the scary clown? Because that's fucking scary. Okay, I am going to show um I am going to show the scary clown photo because it's fucking scary. Well, there's a nice group photo. It's like family photo there. That's very nice. That's very nice. And then there's solo. Where are we? Solo scary clown photo. Oh yeah, that's unsettling. That that is very unsettling. Oh, Justin, very long list of shit. That's a pretty poor indictment of humanity. And he went to a haunted house at Royal Show. One of the actors was clearly over it, leaning against the wall drinking Sprite. Hello, Jeremy. How are you this evening? You're known on a global level in the haunt community. So last time was at Mandura. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, dude, you moved to America. Fucking Halloween. Dude. Oh, the way they go all in for Halloween. I love it. I've been in the US at Halloween and I've been at the US on the 4th of July. For different reasons, both awesome times to be there. Obviously, 4th of July is blowing shit up. Just getting fireworks that have been illegal in Australia for 50 years. Ah, you don't have to apologize, Jeremy. I'm a big respecter of life and people leading it and go, okay, who's that? But it's really nice to have you drop in. Oh, it's after 9 o'clock already. Been having a fun chat tonight. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've missed a bit. Okay, so what happened? My offspring moved out last year, like more than a year ago. So I've been in this room for more than a year, actually. This was my son's bedroom. Now it's the bar. And I shoot cocktail videos in here as well as live streaming from here. So, yeah, it's been a minute. Yes, we've been having a succulent chat. If you're aware of the Democracy Manifest guy. What's the crime? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Ooh, I feel like making myself. I think I'm going to do old reliable and make myself an old fashioned. But the big question is, with what ingredients? Let us consult the bar. Right. I'm just going to go around here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll even put some stuff away. I normally clean up tomorrow. But I'll just move this stuff here. Put the rum back here. Put this back in here. The mysterious covenant mystery. I was going to do Chief Son. I might take that for tomorrow. I got a little sample bottle on the weekend. All right, so we want some sugar syrup because we're making an old-fashioned. No. Think we're going to do a whiskey blend. Not just going to do one whiskey, but we do. Peated, maybe. Okay, going to do some Elliot's Road Pinot Noir. Okay, did a bit more of that than I meant to, but that's okay. All right, where is... what am I looking for? One of the Archie Roses. There we go. Rum cask strength. And actually, might do another Archie Rose. No, that's good whiskey. I want smoked heritage rye malt whiskey. Ooh, that smells so nice. All right, put that in there too. And then I just get a dash or two of bitters to round things out. The bitters. Put that in. All right. Whew. Yeah, it has been some time. Oh, nice. Okay. Friday game nights. We do Friday party nights. You know, it's all good. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. And yes, things have changed, but something stays the same. It's just, you know, chilling out and chatting. Because the world got too fucking weird and high pressure and fucked, and I just wanted to chill out. All right, a little bit more orange for my old-fashioned. Been having gym with Hannah. Come full circle with your mother in terms of... Oh, are you the parent now? Poor A's having gym withdrawals. Yeah, I get when you're a gym person, you really get into it. Oh, nice. You make her a packed lunch to take to work, and you make a breakfast. As you say, full circle. Stir that shit up. All right. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Yum. Oh, you got music trivia. Oh, damn. See, if the music trivia is after the 80s, I'm not going to get it. You're going to get it, yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet Night Shifter's thrown you out, yeah. So this morning you made toast and cut off the crusts. And you had toast crusts. What toast crusts are really good for is soft-boiled eggs. The soldiers, you dip them in the thing. Okay, you're going to pick a random card. Music trivia. Yeah. No, your movie trivia stuff I was really into. Oh, that's fucking yummy. It's got a little barbecue flavor underneath it from the smoked rye. Oh, man, that's Fuck, I love an old fashioned. Honestly, that shit's so good. I'll go, stage name Omi. So is this getting into like? Is that J-pop or K-pop? Seriously, if you get into young people shit, I'm not going to know it. That seems. I'm vaguely aware of someone having that as a stage name. Omi's the best Japanese restaurant in Melbourne. There you go. Omi the singer. Omar Samuel Paisley, born 1986. Guy, he's not that young. Jesus, he's coming up on 40. He's Jamaican, best known for his 2012 single Cheerleader. Safra, I did actually get a text today that was something. I suspect it's just more of the religious stuff Toby signed me up for. I won't see it till next week. I'm not going back in the city till next week. So you found another deck of musical trivia cards called... Oh, okay, Glenn A. Baker. Yes, because that motherfucker's old. Even if he's asking 50s and 60s and 70s questions, I got more chance of getting that than sort of teens and 20s. Actually, well, it depends. Oh, oh man, that's good. You found a cheerleader. Nice. No, there are apparently two tremors, one in the middle of the night and one during the day in Melbourne this week. I didn't feel either of them. Still remember the freaky one during lockdown. 20s had some amazing music. Love the Rolling Stones. You mean 60s, 70s? Yeah, no, mixing it up is good. But if the music's going to be the thing. Do you have the Glen A. Baker ones there, or are they somewhere else? The Stones are from the 1800s. I just can't believe that Keith Richards is still alive. Then you're going to make your mum's lunch. Tomorrow's menu: rare roast beef on sourdough with onion. Oh, god damn. Homemade lemon cake. Oh, you can be my mum too, honestly. God damn, that sounds good. That's incredible. I'm going to have you foods for lunch tomorrow. I'm going to microwave something for my lunch. Sounds like I'm complaining, but it's actually pretty good. Yeah, no, they are old as fuck. I also I made this clarified cocktail, which is super tasty. But I also did a non-alcoholic one, so it's a clarified cordial that's still filtering. I'll probably have some on the stream tomorrow night, maybe Saturday night. No, I didn't do U Foods for dinner. I did do it for lunch. I had cheese naan from the supermarket. So it's like naan bread, the Indian bread stuffed with cheese. And I used that as a pizza base. And I put toppings on it and put it in the air fryer. And so I had naan pizza, which is fucking yum. All right, so the Glen A. Baker ones are on the way. Okay. You got them after opening this music trivia box and going, I don't know any of these. We can do online trivia as well. Oh, yes. Aerosmith retired because they can't perform anymore. Yeah. And in most days, it's here's leftover rice and chicken with some cucumbers teriyaki, which also, fine. Homemade Lunchable, ham and cheese. Yeah, fuck yeah. Had garlic naan. Naan is fucking great. I love garlic naan. So it's all good in the hood. Ugh. Mm. Oh man, that is fucking yummy. I made a good mixed old fashioned. You make the best homemade garlic herb. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. Yum. That sounds really good. Oof. Yeah, I've been making a few concoctions in the last week. Made a lot of syrups. Um, Raise, you love Aerosmith scream in Dream On is ear piercing. Oh, you know what I love? The Aerosmith Run DMC pair up for Walk This Way. I fucking love that. Unironically, I think it was not that long ago that I last watched because I get in particular moods for music, stuff on YouTube, and I I think it might have started because this is how white I am. I prefer the Jason Nevins remixes of Run DMC to the originals. Like it's like that. The video where all the young folk are having the boys versus girls dance off. You got limited ability to cook fancy things, but you can assemble a lunch from nothing. That's pretty good, though. I thought everyone knew the reason for the CrowdStrike meltdown. They sent an update out with fucked code in it. Oh, nice. One of the first CDs you ever bought was Aerosmith Get a Grip, which is an obvious masturbation joke. Mm. Oh, man. That is really fucking yummy. Oh, it's got like earthy chocolate and like barbecue smoke flavors. Oh, man. It's like dark fruit. The flavors for that were like dark fruit, chocolate, like slightly bitter chocolate, and just smoky sort of barbecue smoke flavor. First CD you ever bought was Metallica Black Album. Well, I was going to say the first album I bought, but I actually got it for Christmas. But it's what I regard as my first real album was the Angels' Dark Room, the album that had no secrets on it, which is possibly their high point. But yeah. I've got to do the showing off thing. Like I did the thing with the CDs and the 12-inch vinyl. Somewhere I've got a box of 7-inch vinyl, and some of that shit's really rare. Oh yeah, Woodface. I've got Woodface on vinyl. Is that like the third Crowded House album? But yeah, I was quite the fan of Crowded House. We are at mineral water time, Safa. Thanks for the reminder. As I was saying, I do have a non-alcoholic clarified cordial, which I think tomorrow and Saturday I'll probably blend with the mineral water. It's really bright red because it's clarified blood orange cordial, and it is very bright red. And very tasty. This ice has just been sitting here the whole stream, so It's melted quite a bit, so I just have some very icy water then. Oh yes, Alfred, it is yum. It's really yum. One of my concoctions to get some real kick-ass flavor in it. We start with what's called an oleosaccharum, which means oil sugar. So peel the fruit. In this case, it was blood oranges, but you can do this with any citrus because of the oils in the peel. You peel it and then cover it in sugar. I just generally I weigh the peel and then cover it in twice its weight in sugar. And the sugar will leach the oils out of the peel and liquefy. And then for this cordial, I then added the juice from the blood oranges, the peel that I'd used. So then you've got this thing that's a mixture of juice and sugar and citrus oil. And then I milk clarified that. And that's super fucking yummy. Oh, 2 minutes to midnight. That's a friggin' Iron Maiden. Yeah? I was so fucking into that. Uh, there were 2 singles off that album, Run to the Hills and 2 Minutes to Midnight. I was really into that shit. Well, yeah, here's hoping we have a great party night tomorrow because it's always fun when we do. Took you like 94 to hear Nirvana, Rage Against the Machine, Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, Soundgarden. Yeah, the 90s grunge stuff was interesting. I was into a lot of it. Metallica definitely did really good music. Yes, that's it. 666, the number of the beast. Oh, nice. Hannah's doing sexy food shots. Food porn. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to do it the easy way, but this is some classic food porn. Some soup. Oh, that fruit. That fruit arrangement looks great. Oh my god. Oh, the chocolate, the fruit, the cheese. My god. This all looks so good. Is that a fishy one? So artfully placed, Hannah. That stuff all looks so good. So friggin' yum. Fortunately, Safa, my singing is too bad to get content matched. So that was pita bread, duck, fruit and cheese snack box for your friend's bachelorettes, grilled chicken and barley with homemade wedges, homemade fish and chips. It all looks so good. Ooh, you got an Ethiopian dish. Nice. Oh, Rays, you're fucking evil. You know what? I'm going to share it just because you're evil. This is Razor's Ethiopian dish. Oh dear. So that last one we made, it was maple bacon filet mignon, grilled portobello mushrooms, homemade blue cheese nugget. Oh my god, it just looks so fucking good. Honestly, looks amazing. Dang. I can almost never be bothered to make stuff that good. But yes, big hat tip to you, Hannah. That stuff's fucking awesome. So to be fair, you made some of that stuff with your dad, and he's a qualified chef. You should definitely take credit. Well, you don't have to take full credit, but again, what you learn. Make meals anything a lot. Last you make 4 or 5 meals. I regularly make stuff that lasts for 2, 3, 4 meals because I was kind of used to cooking for me and my 2 offspring. And so by default, I was cooking to, serve at least 3. And so now when it's like make stuff for myself, it's, 2, 3, 4 meals. Ah, oh dear. Well, you know what? I didn't know we were going to get into food porn and Razor's evil sense of humor. Oh, nice. Retro. Hello, Retro Fury on Twitch. Horrible cook. Make eggs or tilapia. Well, eggs and tilapia. What can we say? Go for that. Hannah was just putting me to absolute shame on the food front. It was incredible. So, Hannah, duck duck is your winter go-to. Rice congee with chicken and veggies. It looked really good. That's the sort of stuff that my offspring in particular are really into. They love ramen and soup and congee. It just looked really good. Hey, Mism, how are you doing this evening? Yeah, of course. I think we all know you're going to go with the extremely dark humor. Human noir. So that dish is hard to fuck up. Stick rice in a pot with chicken stock, veggies, chicken, boil the shit out of it till it's thick. I mean, oof, it looked so good though. Where is it? It was this one? Wait, why did you do that to me? Discord? Okay, this is what we're talking about. I mean, yeah, you look at like, okay, it's soup. It just looks really good. It just looks like that would be a really good meal. Some good stuff. Oh, my web browser's fucking with me. There we go. Oh, sorry. Okay, retro. Did that work? I'll put my Discord in the chat because I use a service. Yeah, I don't have Discord set up. Sorry, I don't have Twitch set up properly. I use a service called StreamYard that lets me multi-stream to multiple platforms. So most people watch me on YouTube. Some people, like yourself, like Mism Creations, and a few others, watch me from time to time on Twitch. And some people even watch me on Facebook occasionally. But that's my Discord. If you feel, we're pretty low key. We just have a bit of fun. Oh God. Oh, Rays, what's going to happen? Okay. You got a mate who smokes a pack a day, got diagnosed with lung cancer. He's claiming chemtrails caused it. Oh, man, denial's a powerful thing. God, no, okay. And I don't want to freaking encourage your weird friend. There is a shit ton of stuff in the world that can make you sick and give you cancer. But yeah, if you smoke a pack a day, I don't think you need to be looking further for the cause. But ugh, the whole thing's so random. There are so many things that can give you cancer that definitely increase your risk of cancer. Shit ton of stuff I do increases the risk of cancer. Like, yeah, dude, that sucks. These fucking chemtrails need to be stopped. It makes it harder to give him sympathy when he's just saying like, yeah, the chemtrails, that's what did it. They need to stop them. It's like, maybe you need to stop the ciggies, mate. But That's an excellent question, Safa. Can the internet answer it for us? Okay. How much alcohol is an equivalent cancer risk to 30 cigarettes a day? Here we go. How does alcohol compare to smoking? What about alcohol? Study published and estimated cancer risk associated with moderate alcohol consumption, drawn comparison with levels of smoking. If non smoking men and women drank a bottle of wine every week, their lifetime risk of cancer would increase by 1.4%. All right. So they're saying one bottle of wine a week is the equivalent to 5 or 10 cigarettes a week. Uh, Drinking 3 bottles of wine at 30 units a week could increase the cancer risk by 3.6%, the equivalent of smoking 8 cigarettes for men. So, okay, now I'm going to do a quick calculation. 30 units. So if a cocktail is 2 units. Yeah, that's more than I drink in a week, certainly. But it's saying it's saying an estimate the amount of alcohol I drink could be an equivalent cancer risk to 6 cigarettes a week. Retro, I think you should probably do 1-to-1 cancer risk, joint and cigarette. Oh no, see, the stuff about absinthe is hype. It's just higher alcohol. So yeah, Safa, so a pack a day, what would that be? Okay. 30 units a week is only 6 units. So let's go bottle of whiskey. Solera. How many? 24 standard drinks. Okay. So a standard bottle of whiskey is about 5 cigarettes. So what are we calling a packet these days of ciggies? A packet, is it 20, 30, 40, 50? Ooh, who dinged me? Oh, Mrs. Angry's gone to bed a bit early, so I need to not be too loud. So it's okay. So 20. So you have to drink 4 bottles of whiskey a day to equal a pack of cigarettes. Thanks, Richard. Okay, this is my thing. This is a thing I started doing in lockdown, buying cocktail themed shirts with retro designs. This is a martini one, obviously. I have lots of them. Oh yeah, Motley Crue are fucked. Hey Pat, how you doing, buddy? So actually, I'm glad you prompted me to look that up, Safa. you'd have to drink 5 bottles of whiskey a day to have the same cancer risk as a pack of ciggies a day. What's my other big cancer risk is bacon. That's a carcinogen. Smoked and cured meats and salt are all carcinogen. Oh, poor Ace. Used to be 30 packs a day. Your lungs are doomed. But giving up is good. Giving up increases the potential for healthy outcomes by quite a bit. No bacon for you, Safa? What am I doing today? Dude, I'm just chilling. We're chatting. It's the whole thing. Your lungs are damaged from when... Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, doing the graph, spray paint, inhaling that will definitely fuck up your lungs. Got eggs this week. Yeah, egg section full again. That's going to go back and forth because the avian flu thing hasn't hit its peak yet. It's going to get worse. I was just looking at, is this still in here? Raspberry Aquavite. Okay. It's a raspberry brandy and a vodka. Okay, I might put those in something. What's your day been, Pat? Or what's your week been? Shukiseki, speaking of Pat, picked up an amazing 4K about a month ago. Didn't watch it. Oh, you got to tell us about it then. Oh, I watched Sisu a while back. Yes. Angry Finnish man against Nazis. You've been bored, Pat. You need to get out and do some stuff. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's an angry Finnish guy kills a bunch of Nazis, makes John Wick look like a fool. I mean, it's a fantasy at the level of John Wick. Like, there's various elements of it which is straight up silly, but it's if you just go with the ride, it's a really fun film. It's really entertaining. Heini, how are you going? Actually, because I need to ask you at some point. I haven't done anything about the documentary project for a while, but I do need to do something. Greg was here earlier. Message you guys at some point about maybe doing something again. Yeah, right. Probably everyone starts with tags, don't they? Then you got your own style, yeah. But yes, Sisu, very entertaining. Heine, you bought a tag here watch from an op shop, but you're pretty sure it's fake. Oh, that's probably the risk. Ah, Pat, wrestling times. Nice. Oh, why were you so hyped on adrenaline last night? Retro, you haven't had alcohol since COVID, since they didn't do. Oh, dude, Retro. See, you're not living in Australia, obviously, because that was such a big thing. The government relaxed the laws about alcohol delivery during COVID. I got so much fucking booze delivered during COVID. It was incredible. My booze collection quadrupled. It's lucky I don't have more money than I do because I would just buy a stupid amount of alcohol. Like I'm even currently as it is, I probably buy alcohol at 10 times the rate I drink it. If I had a lot of money, I'd probably be buying it at 100 times the rate I do it. God. Oh, it was because of Sisu. So you watched Sisu and you were really hyped and it was hard to sleep. Oh yeah, no, I agree with you, Rays. I do actually like Banksy, but I don't. He's not the sort of street art we're talking about. But I'm sorry, Safa. Oh, the famous low points in the streams where I just wandered off midstream and I was uh, so so drunk. I just sat on the lounge, and it was so comfy. I instantly fell asleep and left the stream running, but I wasn't on it. That wasn't good. That was not good. Uh, Funny thing was there was other people on the stream. We were doing the fucking Angry Bunch both times, and they were still on when I woke up. Like I kind of wake up hours later, and I went, "I can hear voices. What is that?" I go out and people are still on the stream. I go, what are you still doing? I am a bad boy, Pat. Still bad. Oh, sorry. You got beef with Banksy? That's fair, honestly. It's like it's not that I dislike Banksy, but he's not what I think of when I think of street art, and the sort of stuff Ray's does. Um, it's just different. Oh yeah. Oh dude. Yeah, if you've got some dirt to message me, I want to hear it. Okay, Pat, tell your dad this is I'm not joking and I'm not cheating and I'm not messing around. This is mineral water. I'm just drinking mineral water here. Trying to be good. Oh, retro. Because I'm okay. So I made friends because I started my cocktail channel during freaking COVID. And I made friends with a lot of other people starting cocktail channels. Most of them are in North America, US and Canada. And particularly in the US, but Canada has it too. And they were just telling me all the wacky laws about alcohol, and I was like, "Woof! Okay, we have some wacky laws in Australia, but the stuff about alcohol is not as confusing." Oh, that's an interesting double, Heine. Monty Python live at the Hollywood Bowl, which I have seen, and Astro Boy Volume 3. Wow. Called the Blue Laws. Okay, here's the thing, Rashad, and I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if you remember these movies. Smokey and the Bandit, Burt Reynolds in the 70s. I love the movie, but I never really understood the whole thing of they were illegally putting beer in a truck and taking it interstate, because you can move stuff interstate in Australia and it doesn't matter for shit. But it was not until much later that I worked out, because of the various weird state laws, some alcohol is just not for sale in certain states, and moving it across state lines is a crime. So the whole thing is these weird rich guys is going like, um, my favorite, I I want you to deliver my favorite beer to this racetrack where I'm going to be. And that's the whole premise of Smoking the Bandit, which I never understood. But retrospectively, I do. No, Safa, one state does not control the alcohol store sales in the US. There are huge variations from state to state. Um, Pat, you sick? I hope you get better soon, buddy. Oh, nice. Retro joined the Discord. Nice. Oh, damn. Okay. So there's a really old video on my YouTube channel that Ray's asked me to make back in the day for the 70K crew, and there's a whole tied in thing with Banksy. So there you go. Okay, cool. Oh yes, I remember the albatross bit from Monty Python live at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, I saw the message. I love it. Um, I I do like Monty Python in the Hollywood Bowl actually, because it's a real challenge, because it's years after the show is famous and it's American audience, and doing it live is really unpredictable. And there's a couple of really good improv bits reacting to how the audience is. Uh, so if you had to remove graffiti once because some ex-neighbor teenagers graffitied on a private board. Well, again, if it's just scrawling and shit, that's annoying. Oh god, Race. Also, super weird. Not that long ago. I mean, it was probably a couple of years ago, but the 70K video was that was over 10 years ago. Jesus, that might have been 15 years ago. I don't remember. Um, but it's only like a couple of years ago. Some little fucking weirdo made a comment on it. Like, fuck 70K. And I just went, well, dude, I'm going to tell him you said that, and then they're going to fuck you up. And I think he was really scared. It was very weird though. That like 10, 15 years after I'd uploaded the video, some little weirdo wanting to try and start beef with it. I was like, yeah, you know what, dude? I'm not part of that crew. Again, it was something I was asked to do, and I'm pretty sure you're a little bitch, and they will fuck you up. So that's a whole thing. But again, fun and games. You be on the internet long enough, and all manner of wild and crazy shit will happen to and around you. So it is what it is. And also, so Retro Fury, if you're still watching, I just want to ask because I know I'm regularly watching Grace's stream, Cherry Grace, on the Twitch. Are you the retro who's always on that stream? I'm trying to place it. The internet is the Wild West, definitely. Grace, oh yeah, they shitheads are gonna talk. Yeah, no. It's just like I just call this guy a little bitch or something. Ah, from Tim Tom's stream. Okay. Yeah. See yeah. Also, just throwing these things out there. Very different stream. There's a Kiwi live streamer on Twitch. He goes by the name Temtum, and he's funny as fuck. He is so fucking funny. He's wild. Oh god, the meaning of life. The vibe I got from that when it came out is because Monty Python hadn't really released anything for, I don't know, 5, 10 years at that point. And it's like all these younger comedians had made them dated, and they went, no, we can do weird, fucked up shit in the movie. And they just put a bunch of weird, fucked up shit in the meaning of life. Hey, Hannah, welcome back. Yeah, the school teacher teaching sex was funny. Live organ transplant. Generally, that movie, the vibe it gave me is they were telling younger comedians, "Oh no, we can do weird, fucked up shit too." Uh, and they certainly did. There was some. I mean, the songs in that movie were great. Every sperm is sacred. I love that song. And that's probably just because I grew up Catholic. I think I still remember the lyrics. There are Jews in the world, there are Buddhists, there are Hindus and Mormons, and then there are those who follow Mohammed, but I've never been one of them. I'm a Roman Catholic, have been since before I was born. The one thing they say about Catholics is they'll take you as soon as you're warm. And the Galaxy song was fucking great, but I don't remember it. I just remember the last lines. Let's pray that there's intelligent life somewhere out there because there's bugger all down here on Earth. Your fiance wants you to go to the canvas scene, start selling your work. The young guy is over here. Dude, you should fucking explore it, honestly. And you're watching Knight's Tale. Oh, that's such a fun movie. You want to watch Robin Hood Men in Tights? You're in a camp mood this week, Hannah, watching Knight's Tale and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Left in '09, still see some of your shit when you come back. Oh, your worker got a new car today? Do you get to drive it, Pat? Do you get to drive in it? Is it a cool car? I don't even know how long I've had my car. I tend to hold on to cars for at least 10 years. Camp medieval themed movies. That's true. Yes. Ugh. Honestly. Oh. Just finishing my mineral water. Mm. Yeah, I feel like I needed to be reasonably well behaved tonight because I've got 3 meetings before lunchtime tomorrow. Trying to think of the other lyrics from the "Every Sperm Is Sacred" song. Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is good. Every sperm is needed in your neighborhood. Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Let the heathen spill theirs on the dusty ground. God will make them pay for each sperm that can't be found. You've had a possum song in your head all week. I had possums in my fucking ceiling all week. Or you get to see your worker's car tomorrow. Nice. So he's looking at it this way. When you go across Westgate, look at the first cable. People are heading towards the city. Nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There was this dude, and he's in a couple of my videos. He goes by various names, but he really knew the graffiti history of Melbourne, and he took me to some places. And the classic was it was some of the oldest graph in Melbourne, and it was at an old industrial site, and it was because it had basically been overgrown by this ivy. And so the council workers had never cleaned it off because they couldn't see because his ivy overgrew. But he showed me he was sort of lifted the ivy back, and you could see this graph, and it was like from the 80s. Wild. You're saying you're not a person, you're 3 possums in a coat. Like to claim it's Gucci, we got it from a goat. Call it vintage or avant-garde, whatever floats your boat. I don't care. I'm not a person. I'm 3 possums in a coat. I feel like that's a reference that I don't get. Also, turn off at Arable, look on top of the wooden fence in the middle corner. Nice. I love that you've got those little bits of history. Oh, dear. Okay, it's coming up on 10. Oh, Arable, you meant Yarraville. Yeah, there's some actually really old stuff in Yarraville. I'm just going to put a bit of flavor in this orange peel for Mrs. Angry to put in her hot chocolate in the morning. Okay, so it's a possum song that you're going to put on the Discord. Okay. Good stuff. So I was just looking on the Discord as the things I follow, and Tim Tom, who I mentioned, who Retro mentioned, who watch, he does these character designs like in the Red Dead Redemption modded servers, and his character has a mullet, and he talks in Kiwi, and oh yes, he's so fucking funny. Uh, it's a hoot. Anyway, Jesus Christ, that's good. I just love it when I make something and every time I sip, it's like, man, that's good. That is really good. Okay, I'm going to put the 3 possums in a coat on there. Okay, it's nice and simple. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm just about to have the cherry. I have a little bit of this clarified cocktail, which is truly fucking astounding. It's really raising the graph. The saddest thing was seeing GSO on Crime Stoppers realizing he went from what he was to full blown meth fiend. Oof. Yeah, oh, I've probably got a few people like that in my history too. Ugh. Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. But this is speaking of cherry. This is equal parts whiskey, uh, cherry liqueur, sweet vermouth, and blood orange juice, and then clarified. And it's really fucking yummy. It's just really good. Yeah, we did get to be a bit chill tonight, didn't we? After the stress of the other night. Thanks for wishing me fun working from home. But yeah, like I said, I've got 3 freaking meetings before um, lunch. We have a rule to not have meetings after lunch on Fridays. Give people a bit of time to fucking recuperate from the week in case they've had too many things. Oh yeah, definitely. Dude. Yes, sketch something up, share it on the Discord. Definitely. What? Oh no, fuck him. I don't know if he'll ever be back. Where it's just like, dude, when everyone tells you to pull your head in, pull your fucking head in. I had a house have one chicken in the background of. I literally okay because you can put the virtual backgrounds on the meetings now, and it was literally my boss who told me to do this because I wear these cocktail shirts to work, like not just when I'm working from home. If I go into the office, I wear these in the office, and my whole team's into it. And my boss, my immediate boss, said like for the meeting backgrounds, she's like, "Oh, you should have the cocktail of the week," because she actually changes her stuff to theme things each week. And she said, "You should do a cocktail of the week." So I do. I have a virtual. I have a cocktail of the week as my background. Starper, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Then world's alcohol consumption. Virtual background of chickens in charge. 2 of them fell out. They were just over here though. Hmm. And where's Wally hidden chicken? Oh, because will I make the virtual background? So maybe I could just put a rubber chicken in the background. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. And if anyone asks, say nothing. Noise. All right. Well, it is post 10 p.m. now. I'm going to go sleepy bobos, try and save some energy for party night tomorrow. And I'm probably doing a Saturday stream as well. I always say probably because we're going to anything happen. Oh, God, I'm helping young Mr. Angry move on Sunday. So I don't want to get too fucked up on Saturday night. But we'll see. Anything could happen. But I hope you fine and funky folk look after yourselves. And if you're around tomorrow night, see you for party night. And